Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Don't Blink. Welcome back to the channel. First off, the next three videos that are being uploaded, they are podcast videos that I did with my grandmother. She and I have decided to give it a try, see how things go. We're not trying to. I don't think this will be something that we do too often. It'll be something that when we have time, we will be making some podcast episodes. I apologize. I'm trying to fix my camera. It fell over. Now it's all messed up. But still, please give these videos a chance. There are some audio problems, and we will try to fix those in the future. But these three were recorded just to kind of have an idea of what we wanted to do and how we wanted things to go. Um, they were not live streamed or anything like that. I don't think we will do a live stream ever, but we will see what happens. But for now, they're just something to mull over, and hopefully, the messages get across that we are just trying something new. It's probably not going to be something that we continue doing, but if it is, please show your support. Like, my goodness, I've been having problems the last couple of weeks with my words. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let us know that you guys like them. If you don't, awesome. If you do, even better. Keep watching them. Keep coming back and keep watching everything else on our channels. But until then, HFGL, have fun and good luck, and enjoy the videos. Boo-boo! Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Don't Blink, and today we are talking about the history of video games. Joining me today on this podcast episode is the lovely Mojave234, aka Grandma Awesome. Hey, Grandma. All right. So today we are talking about the history of video games. Would you like to bring us through, or do you want me to?
Well, I looked it up. Uh, I found that back in 1940 was the first video game, but it was on a computer, and it was called NIM.
Nim. Ooh.
And the game won most of the time.
Sounds like it was a game meant to be beaten.
Yes. What did you find anything?
I found a lot. I found
Did ya
a ton. um,
anything earlier than 1940?
nope, not before 1940. Mainly 1950s and 60s.
Oh, okay. Because my next one is only not until 1967. So why don't you tell us about the 50s and 60s?
Well, in the 50s and 60s, video games were more or less just uh, simulations and war games involving a computer and tons of processing power on on mini computers and mainframes. The first game was developed by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology by some student hobbyists in 1962 called Space Wars. I honestly have never heard of Space War, but it's kind of like a simulation game where you just fight in space. So um, it's it sounds pretty interesting. And from there, around 1969, 1970, I believe, the Magnavox Odyssey was created, and the first games that were sold alongside that were Computer Space and Pong.
See, what I found around that time was the first video games meant for TV. And it was called, it's 1967, it was called the Brown Box. And it allowed people to play on their TV. Came a little bit before your Magnavox Odyssey.
Yep, I believe Magnavox Odyssey actually came out in 60 or in 72. Trying
Yes.
to read back here. Yeah, that would be correct. I forgot about the brown box.
It's okay, you're forgiven. I'll keep you on track.
Thank you, thank you. In the
Well,
ninth,
and maybe during that time, is that when Pong was done?
yes, it was one of the first arcade games to come out. Alongside the other one, Computer Space. I keep wanting to say cyberspace. It was a TV show that I know from my childhood. Like a bunch of kids went into computer program and did some cool digital space fighting and stuff against the bad guy. I
Well,
don't.
I remember Pong. Your great grandma had bought a Pong game, and
Pa-
I remember playing Pong in the back bedroom, which was your Uncle Tom's bedroom. She had a little 12-inch TV, and we'd sit back there and play that Pong game.
I'm sorry.
Heck,
Did you
that was
say?
there probably even when you were a kid.
Wait, did you say 12 inches?
Yes.
It's like the size of my fingernail, right? How big is
I
12
know.
inches?
Oh, it was really a small black and white TV.
Oh my.
In fact, we would run a cord from her cable TV in the living room all the way back to that little TV in the bedroom so we could watch something different than what she was watching.
The dark age of
Little
technology, man. Holy man.
little little history there you probably didn't know about.
I didn't think anything came any smaller than 32 inches. It's ridiculous. 12 inches? My
It
goodness.
was maybe like this big
The
little TV.
man, that that's tiny. Listen, man, the smallest TV I got is like this big, and it's flat. Like I heard rumors. Now I'm not entirely positive, but I heard rumors that there were TVs almost the size as cars, and that's just because of all the
Oh,
electronics and stuff they had in them. Is that correct? Do you know anything about that?
well, that would be those big projection TVs.
Oh dear God, that's that's a
Yeah,
big TV.
yeah. So back to Atari.
Oh yeah, back to Atari. Atari. Goodness. Oh man, that was in mid 70s, wasn't it? Atari.
Yeah, 77.
Hmm. Good time. I think. I,
I remember, now we didn't have Atari, but it said they did Donkey Kong and Frogger. I remember playing Frogger on something else. I don't remember what it was, what the system was. But I can remember you were little, your mom and I playing Frogger on the TV. Now that might have been the first PlayStation what maybe had Frogger.
yep, the first PlayStation had Frogger and classics like Centipede and Pac-Man. A whole bunch of like Nintendo and Sega classics. Oh, that was fun.
But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Um, yeah, we didn't have. My mom was one to buy these. Like she bought when the first computer came out, Texas Instrument one.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, I'm surprised she didn't buy an Atari.
How much did that cost? Was that like $50 billion or? 'Cause
No,
Texas Instrument
it
is
wouldn't have cost much if my mom bought it. She worked for Sears and probably got a special deal on it. Probably one that somebody returned and got a special deal on it.
oh okay, okay, that's pretty cool.
We'll have to do computers another time.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness.
Well, okay, Atari was 1977, and then 1983 is when I guess it got really big. Everybody started making video games, video consoles, I guess.
Yep. One of the darkest times in gaming history, if I recall, in for the U.S. anyways. I think it was like the crash of the gaming market, just because everything was so oversaturated and whatnot, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Mm.
That's when E.T. came out.
Oh, I've seen people play that game. I don't know what the heck that is. it's it's so bad.
I've never seen it.
It's bad. I don't recommend it. There's some people
You
who
don't recognize.
no, I there's some people on YouTube who got their hands on an old console, and we have graphics card changers so they could actually record themselves playing. It does not look good.
Oh.
It's like a jelly bean side scrolling on a TV screen, and you just randomly win. And it's like, what the fuck was this game? What the heck was this game? I'm sorry.
Well, there's something for a collector to look for is an old Atari game.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, and then 1985 is when Nintendo came out. Then it got things started picking up again.
Let's go.
What?
Said let's go. Nintendo, man. Nintendo has a whole ton of great series now. And I really wish they would sell them to Steam so I could play them on my PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never had a Nintendo.
And Nintendo's overrated. Their games are great, but the company itself. No offense, Nintendo, but you want to make money, start selling your products to other consoles, please.
They're still pretty big, I think.
Oh, they're massive.
Don't they still come out with games?
Oh yeah. They also
Don't
have
they
their
have
own console.
new consoles in that?
Yep, Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, which is, in my opinion, a worse version of the Wii. Um, they've got.
You have a Wii?
I did. I did have a Wii
Don't you still have it?
somewhere. It's somewhere in the mess of stuff I own. During
Have to
this
have it.
during this time, didn't
What kind of games did you play on the Wii?
oh, games? I played Mario Kart and Wii Sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Wasn't Sega around during this time as well?
What's that?
Wasn't Sega around during this time?
I
SEGA?
think so. I think so. Came out a little. Sega came out a little later in '89.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Heck yeah. Our little blue boy.
Yes.
Honestly, I do
Then
wish we could.
in
I do wish we could get
and
back
then
to simpler times. Sorry.
that's okay. Then Nintendo did the Game Boy. I remember that.
Oh, yep, yep. Had the Game Boy Color. I think we had a couple of those. Um, Never had a Game Boy Advanced, but the Game Boy was definitely a lot of fun. It had a ton of their classics like Donkey Kong, like you said, and I'm trying to remember there's another game I used to play on there. I don't remember what it is. Oh shoot.
I think we bought it because I think we were going to Florida and we needed something for you to play with on the ride down. I think we had it at that time.
Yeah, we bought it from some secondhand store called Take Two or something. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
And that was a lifesaver.
Oh yeah.
I probably have it in a box somewhere.
You, if you did, that's probably worth thousands of dollars if it's still in good condition. I might have
Well,
ruined
we're
it though.
this is a decluttering, so maybe it'll turn up.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Let's see. Well, 1992. It doesn't say much. Oh no, Nintendo and Sony break up
Yep.
in 1992.
It's all because of the
Yeah,
CD-ROM drama, if I remember correctly.
yeah. Then 1994 PlayStation came. That's when PlayStation came. That was a big one.
Oh yeah.
We got that right away. Well, not right away, but
I remember back in the day, consoles actually costing less than $400. It was a great time. Like,
yeah,
PlayStation 1, didn't it cost like 100 some dollars or something like that?
yeah. And
Yeah.
we bought one. We had one for a long time. I don't know where that is.
I
We
don't know
might have
either.
given it. Oh, I think we might have given it to some friends of ours.
Probably. Sounds
Um,
about right.
yeah, we gave for their young son. But yeah, and then we got the PlayStation 2 and 3. Yeah,
Definitely
it had CDs and 3D effects. I remember playing Crash on there.
Crash was so fun.
Yes, it was. I wish I could play it on my computer.
Honestly, I say just steal the little brother's PlayStation 4 and buy Crash.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I don't. He does play games, so I hear him up there. Yeah, what other games were for the PlayStations that a person? Oh, there's just tons of games out there
Oh,
for
there's tons.
PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 now.
Not a lot for 5. It's just a lot of the rehashed stuff you own for PlayStation 4. But for PlayStation 1, I can definitely tell you the most notable are Tomb Raider, um, Crash, Frogger. Um, oh shoot,
Remember
there's
those
another
Frogger.
one. Yeah, Frogger. Frogger's a timeless classic. Like you can find so many copies of Frogger, like Crossy Road or Chicken Run. Um, there's tons of them. PlayStation 1 had a ton of great classics. There was a couple of NASCAR games. There was a F1 game, Formula One for those of you who aren't in the lingo. Um, but it definitely gave, for me, in my opinion, definitely gave more of a rise to uh, diversity in video games instead of your classic side scroller or 2D static animated racing game. It honestly gave you more control and put you in the game, which was fantastic, especially during the time.
Yes, those were all great games. I remember playing a few of them. That's back when I was into gaming.
Honestly, everybody's into gaming. They just don't want to admit it. At some point in your life,
I
you were
know.
into gaming.
Well, then in 1999, that's when online gaming started. Um,
What was
oh,
a game in
uh,
19?
2001 Microsoft starts with the
Oh,
Xbox.
yep, I
Did you have
remember
something
that.
to say? I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to remember in my head like what online game was there in 1999? because I just can't remember. Ooh,
Oh, it's Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
Yeah. Loud online gameplay.
What? That's insane. That's awesome. Honestly, I thought the first online game was a World of Warcraft. Like that's how little I knew about that.
Wasn't it
Dreamcast.
Tanks?
I mean, maybe. Let's be honest though. The first online game came out in like 19 whatever when the internet was invented, and that was just the mess of trying to find a web page.
Oh, okay. So then, well, Xbox came out. You had an Xbox later on,
Yep, not my favorite
and
console.
they played. Did you play Halo? Was their biggest game? Do you play that?
I do now. I'm currently doing a let's play for the channel.
Oh, okay. Very good. Halo brought in the shooter genre, which I know you like.
Oh yeah, shooters are a lot of
First
fun.
person shooter.
Actually, I feel like Doom did that. Doom and Wolfenstein. I think that was oh goodness, 80s, 90s. I forget. But I remember those two came out before Halo, and
Uh-huh.
Halo was
Well, they
intended to be
just
something else.
Halo is their biggest one.
Yeah, Halo was definitely the biggest one.
And then probably Grand Theft Auto
Hmm. Yep, yep.
and Destiny. Did you ever play Destiny?
Oh, I love Destiny. It's a great game.
People, be sure to check out his YouTube channel. He plays a lot of games and you see the action.
Heck yeah. Come check me out. Don't
Don't,
youtube.com/don't blink.
yeah, don't blink. Um, and then later on, Nintendo wanted to give people exercise, which was kind of funny.
Sit down and play a game, but now exercise. Great
Yeah,
marketing scheme.
no, we didn't have Nintendo, but we had that Dance Revolution thing
Oh, Dance
where you
Dance
had the
Revolution.
floor and you had to match the steps.
Yep, that was fun.
I think that's still in the basement. And get that's when Wii was popular too. Let's see, 2009 it brought about mobile games you could play on your phone.
Yep,
I think that's what that was.
I think so too. Um.
And then after that came esports.
Oh yeah, Wii Sports. Yep. Fantastic, fantastic game.
Video gaming is such a big industry.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gotten bigger over the years, especially with different companies trying to make their own games, and the last 10-ish years, I'd say, being saturated with a bunch of games with different ideas and having smaller budgets to create these things. These independent developers, also known as indie gamers, they created honestly really good games when all you had was Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Halo coming out with brand new stuff and oversaturating the market with first person shooters. And now you've got games like Super Meat Boy or Five Nights at Freddy's or just a whole ton of brand new independently developed games that have grown into super huge successes. and have caused another market boom, just like with Nintendo and Sega. Um, and it's fantastic to just sit back and kind of be like, oh wow, this is interesting. I didn't know that this stuff about gaming in general. Like I didn't realize that uh, a- there was something before the Magnavox Odyssey. Like I thought it was the Magnavox Odyssey, and then everything came after that. But to hear that there was something else was honestly surprising. I did not think that was the thing.
Yeah, that gaming started so long ago.
Yeah. I I remember reading somewhere that it started out as the military running war simulations, and some director of that program taking that idea and making it into something a little bit more fun and less classified, which caused the
Yeah.
idea of video games. But I didn't realize that the first game was actually created by some kids in the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Try saying that 5 times
Oh,
fast.
MIT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a surprise. I might have to go and find that. Space Wars.
Well, I see here that the next thing is uh, VR, virtual reality.
Oh yeah,
Now, don't you have something like that?
I do. I do. VR is kind of scary. um,
Yeah.
yeah, because you have to be able to trick your brain into saying, "Oh, hey, I'm moving, but I'm not actually moving." Like, um, a great point to this would be a game called Farpoint. I believe it's on my channel. I don't remember.
I think
Um,
it is too. I think I've watched it.
yeah. Like with this game, you're just some dude with a gun, and you're exploring a planet, looking for a way to get off the planet, and you're moving around, but you don't have to actually like move your body. So of course your mind is like, whoa, this is a little trippy that I'm moving without actually moving. So they're trying to combat the motion sickness with I forget what they're calling it. It's like a three-dimensional motion rig where you can move, where you can actually run and do all sorts of movements, and it'll capture it in game like you're actually moving. So it's pretty big. Next, we're gonna have augmented
Sounds
reality
good.
through Google and Sony, and that is going to be a trippy experience. And then after that, we're just going to be living in cyberspace. I think human evolution went down the wrong tree here. We were supposed to go to space, not to cyberspace. I want to go to Mars, damn it.
Well, you have to fill out an application.
Oh, well, I'll get myself there. Homemade rocket. I'll move down to Kentucky or whatever it was that they these there's a place down in Kentucky where they made a rocket, sent it to space, and then it blew up over by the moon. I don't remember when that happened. That was like fucking
I don't.
70s.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
It was weird. Might have been an April Fool's headline then. I don't know. I read about it somewhere, and now the fact that I don't remember it, it's probably fake. So I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, I don't have anything else about the history of gaming.
Well, it was
Do you
it.
have anything else?
No, I got nothing else. It was fantastic to learn about this again. It's always good to go
Yeah.
over history. Always good.
There's a lot of stuff I didn't know about. I mean, I knew about Pong, I thought Pong was the very first thing. I didn't realize there was, you know, things that came out before Pong.
Yeah, it was great to like Space Wars. I didn't know about. Um, and Pong, knowing that Pong was actually the first like retail game along with the Odyssey, that was pretty cool. I'm surprised it's not mentioned in anything that I've read. The ColecoVision.
Uh-huh.
What is the ColecoVision? Do you know what the ColecoVision is? I don't.
I've heard of it, but I don't
No.
know what it is. I was just thinking about what about all those video games that would be in bars?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Space Invaders. I used to love playing Space Invaders.
There's a place in Wisconsin called Player 2. I think it's a
Oh yeah,
arcade bar. Yeah, it's like in downtown Green Bay or something.
yeah.
I kind of wish I could go. That would be awesome. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Ah, well,
Sometime
some other time,
we're gonna have to take this show on the road
right? At
to
some
go to
point,
places.
right?
I don't know how we do it. I have my movie camera.
I have my phone. It has Streamlabs on it. Maybe if we make enough money,
Oh
we can just rent out the whole building for a day and just do a podcast.
yeah,
Play some games, do something. I don't know.
yeah.
Should
I wonder what
definitely,
they have there. They'd
yeah.
probably like that.
Oh yeah,
We could put it on Facebook too. Give them a little advertisement.
yeah. Oh yeah. Put it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Ah, my nose is running all of a sudden. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I was fine
That's
before
Mark
this.
right there.
What?
Well, I'm done.
I've got nothing else. All right.
Well, people, we will get back to you another week or so with another interesting, hopefully interesting podcast for you.
Should talk about lights. I don't know. The history of
Lights,
lights. Yeah. The history of lights.
the
How they
history
work.
of.
How they work.
We'll have
Science.
to
I don't
think
know.
about that one.
Yeah. Really interesting. I'm interested. And again, I'm into a lot of weird topics.
Yeah,
So
you.
maybe I shouldn't be choosing the topics. I don't know. Uh, anyways,
I would like to talk about camping maybe in a week or so.
yes, camping would be so
Because
much fun.
camping is coming up.
Yeah, definitely.
Take the camera outside, you outside, and uh, do an outdoor one.
I'll have to see if I can fit it in
Uh,
my schedule.
you from your apartment and me out in the yard.
Oh, yep,
Maybe
yep.
set up the.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
definitely
you
try.
don't have to come here.
Okay.
You can stay in a nice warm apartment.
I mean, that would be nice. But I do miss camping. Camping would be fun.
Yes. Oh, I miss it. I'm
Is all
gnawing at the bit to go camping.
is all your gear dusted off and ready to go?
No, not yet. That's what I have to work on.
Ah, gotta pull it out of storage or whatever. Oh, my nose is
So
getting worse.
there's some future ideas. Gardening too. I'm starting to garden, so we can take the show on the out in the backyard, and I can talk about some gardening stuff too. Because now is when you got to start working on your garden.
We're about to need a cameraman. I think we need to hire somebody on for this.
Well, I'll just take my little laptop here and put it out on a little table, and it can follow me around in the yard.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for another amazing episode of Family Side Chats. I forgot to actually call it that when we started. Ah, well, we'll add it somewhere. Um, my name is Don't Blink. Thank you to our amazing host slash co-host slash just amazing woman in general, Mojave234, aka Grandma Awesome. We will see you guys in the next video and or live stream, whichever one happens first. But until then, bye-bye.